Hi friends, welcome to the next video. In this video, we're going to talk about a concept I call 3-bar cycle mirroring. What is mirroring? It's a mirror image of something. If you don't know what the 3-bar cycle is, go back here in the channel and check out some of the basic videos we have, and you'll start to understand a little better. But we're going to start to talk about mirroring in jazz because that's the most applicable genre, okay, that we use this type of phrasing in. Now, if you know what the 3-bar cycle is, you're going to understand that the ride cymbal is what gives you the most phrasing with this motif, okay? Everything from me comes from the ride and goes down onto the kit. Now, how do you create that phrasing? There's permutations of the 3-bar cycle, there's melodies, and what you have to do is study them one by one, okay? Now, how do you get a nice thick texture with this phrasing? There's the permutations on the ride, but sometimes they sound really isolated and out in the air, out in the open, right? Without some type of concept behind it to play your phrasing. It just sounds like an exercise, which is basically what it is when you do it in this raw form, okay? You don't want it to sound like an exercise. So what happens is again, your ear has to get used to this type of phrasing, and I've outlined some exercise in my new PDF handout, okay? It's on the lesson site. It's a whole PDF handout about this type of phrasing. Now, if you just have the basic 3-bar cycle phrase in jazz, it's going to sound like this, okay? Basic 3-bar cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what it sounds like. Now we're going to mirror that phrase with other voices, with the snare drum, for example. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can mirror it with a bass drum. You can mirror it with a bass drum and snare drum. There's so many different ways you can do this. You just have to be careful because the more you vary the voices, the longer the phrases become, and it's easier to get lost in the timeline, okay? So I'm just going to give you an example. For example, you do the same thing on the ride, but you're going to do 2 notes on the snare and 1 on the bass drum, and that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm mirroring the phrase with the snare and the bass drum. Now, you have your permutations, okay? Permutations are variations of the cycle. This I call permutation 1, which is 2 notes and then 1 note. The same melody, okay? Starting on the 1, but I'm going to do 2 notes instead of 1 note all the time, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You may have heard jazz drummers do that a lot, okay? They just don't do it like that in exercise form, okay? So what happens? I'm going to do that phrase on the left hand, okay? And the ride cymbal is going to play the original phrase that we had going. So the left hand is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the whole thing is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, So I'm going to play a little bit of time to give you some context and so you can hear it a little better. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now you're starting to hear the subtlety of the 3-bar cycle in your playing, okay? Side note, you need a really kicking ass bass player, okay, to pump those quarter notes. Bang, 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 because that's the only way it's gonna work, you know? I mean, the bass player is the keeper of the quarter note. You are like the phrase master that supports the soloist, the melody, and everything like that, all right? Unless you have a clear concept of the pulse and this, it's gonna be real hard to pull it off in music, all right? So remember, these are exercises to get you to that point. Now, let's take a variation of this so you can kind of understand the mirroring concept. I'm gonna play the same thing on the ride, but I'm going to use a combination of bass drum and snare. Okay, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, the whole thing with the ride sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's beautiful stuff, man, really beautiful. Now, another interesting thing is when you take permutations to the ride, okay, and mirror variations of permutations on the snare and the bass drum. All right, so that's going to sound like this. In the PDF handout, you have all these things, all right? So I'm going to take you a little bit further down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you start to hear the beauty of this stuff mirroring the 3-bar cycle on the different instruments, on the voices. You can do so much with this. You can do endless variations on the bass drum and snare. There are, quite a lot of books that talk about jazz syncopation, but they don't give you the formula. They just give you invented phrasings by whatever author. But the formula, okay, the secret is the 3-bar cycle. Now, eventually, you end up sounding free from any voices that tie you down to pulses or subdivisions. And that sounds like this, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. constant flow of 3, okay? 3-bar cycle. Ba 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 da da blue da 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 boo da da boo da do ba do di ba ba. You know, that is what swings. That's swing, okay? I saw a video of some guy trying to teach how to swing, and he was just randomly forcing people to go boo ba bee ba dee ba ba doo bee ba boo, but he didn't tell them based on what. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoy this concept, mirroring phrases, mirroring the 3-bar cycle. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful way to play, and yeah, that's what's going on. This is the new PDF handout on the lesson site. Join us if you're not on there yet. It's time to get serious about your playing. $250 gets you into the full year program with support from me via email or whatever platform you like. WhatsApp is what we all use to communicate and send videos back and forth. $500 gets you a lifetime membership. The Elite program, $1,900, but it's 7 days, 3 hours a day with me online, and then you get a lifetime membership attached to that, okay? Now, we have hand consultations and we have online evaluations as well, where I kind of tell you what level you're at and what you can do to improve. So we have all those options for you. I hope to see you on the lesson site. I'm going to play you out now. Peace out. 1, 2. Peace. Do you love drumming? Whether you are an amateur or a pro, what defines your drumming will be what you put into it, the things that you're exposed to, the things in your culture and the people you run across. If you love drumming, check out my lesson site, the most innovative curriculum in the world. I have taught thousands and thousands of drummers across the world in some of the most highly regarded drumming cultures. Check out my lesson site and see what it's all about. From big band to rock to Afro-Cuban, Brazilian, one of the most complete lesson libraries on the planet. See you there.